Zach Miller. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer at VanillaSoft. So we're a multi-channel sales engagement platform. It's a little bit of a mouthful, but we basically bring in, prioritize leads, serve those leads up to agents, and then provide those agents with the channels to reach out. So if it's telephone, texting, email, cadence systems to make sure that multiple outreach can happen in a coordinated way, and then ultimately, we're managing the connectivity for those agents so that the calls don't end up as spam likely. Like you probably half the calls you get on your cell phone probably say spam likely, scam likely. So we're managing that, make sure that doesn't happen, and then making sure that emails are deliverable, and ultimately you have a lot of good conversations with your prospective buyers. Our special sauce, if you will, is what we call our intellective routing engine. And so what this does is it can take any number of data points and prioritize any sort of lead that comes in based on those data points. That could be recency, like how recently did it hit your website? I mean, obviously speed to lead is important. If I'm going to buy something today and I go on a website and I say, oh, yeah, give me some information. If you don't get back to me within 24 hours, I'm done. If you don't get back to me within, an hour, I'm probably half done. It's really important that you get on top of that quickly. So basically, a salesperson can be working through their follow-up on their entire list of stuff, but that new lead comes in, boom, the deck is reshuffled and that lead gets presented to them as the next call. And so it's like the speed to lead is kind of, quite honestly, it's a little bit freaky. Like we've had to slow it down for some customers because people get like freaked out. They're like, wait a second, I literally just hit send and somebody's calling me. The agency owners, the agents themselves, the lead vendors are going to obviously benefit because, the faster that those leads get contacted, the more likely they are to sell. And then the perception of the agency that's buying leads is that those are better leads, right? And so it's in the best interest of the lead vendors, the people who are purchasing leads. They don't want to waste money that they're spending, right? They want to make sure that those leads get worked consistently and religiously, really, and quickly. And so obviously on their behalf, and then the agents make more money, right? They sell more policies, they write more policies, they're going to make more money. They're going to be happier, they're going to stick around longer, they're going to stay with your agency longer, right? It's just sort of a positive snowballing effect. Obviously, we're doing a lot of things internally to drive our own efficiency, to drive our own sales productivity. The whole intellective routing engine that I was just talking about was sort of like AI before AI was cool, right? And so, that's certainly a piece. But we've got some different parts of the platform. We call it a recording transcription, summary of the different conversations that are happening, which is really important for things like compliance, right? If somebody's selling a Medicare policy, they have to say, this is a recorded line. There's certain compliant things that have to happen, so you need to be able to pull that out. But then we're doing some various like stuff with email authoring and things like that. But really the special sauce is that sort of AI before AI was quite the buzzword.